So this is my favorite monument, although it is under construction. Jenny! If you know, you know. Just imagine how wet and rainy it must have been, all their trench coats. Well, actually, these are tarps. All the many faces of war. And there's a big crowd coming, so that's my cue to go this way. This here is the World War II Memorial. Not one of my faves, but it's on the way to the Washington Monument, so you might as well just go over here, pay your respects, check it out, stand in the middle. It's usually not that busy, as you can see here. Makes for great photos. I'll show you when we get back in the middle there. So this is what it looks like. And there's a nice breeze up here, which is nice. So I have to put my camera away because it's so hot. My camera's yelling at me, so I'm gonna check back in with you when we get to the Washington Monument. There are no signs that say no swimming. I'm tempted, but I think I'll leave this one just for the ducks. Now this water is clear. I could really see myself jumping in here. Right here at this spot will be your best picture if you want to get the full monument in the back. You stand on these steps here, and that's how you get the best picture. And then if you turn around, you see the beautiful sunset with the waterfalls. Oh, it's gorgeous. Again, must-see place in DC, in my opinion. Must see. Now, don't be a jerk and don't walk on the grass. Use the sidewalks. White House is this way. However, I think it might be all blocked off because of that NATO conference. I'm not sure. And they also put up all this fencing here around these government buildings. You'll see it all throughout. I think this is, again, because of the NATO conference, and they're trying to prevent, you know, rioting or protesting. Quite the security. They got ramps and boulders and fences. But it looks like they're letting people through. The road is completely blocked off though. Nobody can turn left to get to the White House. But it looks like we can walk, so normally you can walk through here, but it's all blocked off with these anti-climbing fences here. Well, we made it to the White House. Normally you can walk right up to it, but again, they're prepared for the NATO summit. But here she is in all her glory. So what's interesting about that stall behind me is to have a protest in front of the White House, you actually have to get a permit, which is why you don't see that many people protesting, because the NATO summit is going on right now. So they're not going to grant permits. But that stall has been around forever because when they were issued their original permit, the government forgot to put an expiration. So as long as somebody occupies that stall, they're able to protest without an end in sight, which is pretty interesting. You know, when I was here for my 8th grade field trip, it was some woman. She was the original permit holder, but it was a guy there, so either she's gone or somebody else took over the permit. I'm not really sure, but yeah, pretty interesting fact. I think I'm done. It's hot, really hot. I walked about, let's see, how many steps? Now, mind you, I have a desk job, so all of these steps would have been after work. Yeah, so I've walked 15. Why isn't it focusing? Okay, whatever. I've walked 15,757 steps, and that was from 6 p.m. to 8:30. So I have been hustling to get here. It is cooling down, but I'm gonna head back because it's getting dark, and I'm tired. So I guess I'll see you guys on Thursday when I get out of work early. We're gonna hopefully go to some of my favorite museums. They all close at 5 o'clock, so we're gonna have to hustle, but we'll get some of them in. So thanks for watching. All right, so it's Thursday. We got out early, not as early as I expected, but we still got out early. I wanted to go to the Air and Space Museum. Unfortunately, all of the tickets are sold out. You actually have to reserve a slot to get in there. But I was able to reserve a spot at the Library of Congress, and we're also going to go see the U.S. Supreme Court, the Capitol building, and we'll see what else I can get to in the limited time that I've got. But I haven't seen any of these items. They're on my bucket list, so I'm going to show you them, and I'm going to let you know if I recommend taking the time to go see those. So let's get started. All right, guys, we made it. We're currently at the back of the Library of Congress. Just for scale here, it's massive. My appointment's not for 15 minutes, so I thought I'd come in here and tell you guys a couple of facts. So I am recording. So the Library of Congress is home to over 39 million books and various other items, including historical maps, and they have over 838 miles of shelving or bookshelves. And the Supreme Court, or I keep calling it the Supreme Court, it's the Library of Congress. The Library of Congress has 838 miles of bookshelves, and don't worry if you can't visit in person, they actually have a very extensive online catalog that you can access for free, and you can access one of the many 39 million items. They're not all on there, but you can access quite a bit. And if you're 16 or older and you have a photo ID, you can actually get a library card and rent things from this library. And a nerd like me just can't believe that I'm like here right now and I get to be around all these historical books and the amount of people that have been here. It's pretty awesome. So we made it. The Library of Congress is cool. There was actually Congress people taking a tour. But now we're going to go ahead and see the Capitol building. I want to see the Supreme Court, and I'm trying to make it over to the National Archives before they close at 5:30. So we got to make this quick, but we'll get it done. So right behind me, this is the infamous Capitol building, and a lot of people confuse the White House with this building here because it's pretty iconic. A lot of capitals, like state capitals like Madison and Wisconsin, have similar buildings as their Capitol building, so it's kind of the gold standard of Capitol buildings, but this is in fact not the White House. We will not be going inside. I don't have time for a tour, but this is my first time seeing it, and it's huge. So all in one corner, you've got the Library of Congress, you've got the Supreme Court, and the Capitol building. I got some things to say. Nah, just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Leaving. Alright guys, this building behind me is the National Archives. This will be my first time coming here. This is the home of the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, the Emancipation Proclamation, and many more. So let's go inside and check it out. This elephant here looks familiar. That's because this is the one that's featured in Night at the Museum. It's the water hole. This looks so uncomfortable. Could you imagine? I'm on the hunt for some dinosaurs. So far, I've just gotten animal replicas, but I saw a sign that said dinosaurs and more, but it was for the gift shop. And that's not what I'm looking for. See? Look. What a scam. They had it at the entrance, too. They're just trying to get people to go in there. Like, you know, ain't nobody want to buy that stuff. We want to see the real dinosaurs. I have found it. It's on the other side of the elephant. What you do is you just walk around the back of the elephant and you can miss all the traffic. Come to me for all the tips. I actually don't mind vlogging in public when it's a tourist spot because everybody's filming and it's like they think I'm a professional with my camera, but I'm really not. Anyways, alright. This is what I'm looking for. This is a saber-tooth variety. So this behind me is a giant ground sloth. I guess you can get pretty big if all you eat is vegetables. There are a lot of people that think sloths are pretty and cute and cuddly, but if that thing came down the aisle, I would be running for my life. I don't care if it just eats plants. Not for me. Oh, this is pretty cool. What is this? Okay. Alright, I thought it was a mammoth, but it's not. Mastodon. Person for size. Did any of you ever have to do these in school? Oh my god, look at that. Cute. These are little, but I bet you they would tear you to shreds. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Last American dinosaur. Oh, look at this.
That's whatever source. Spiky Bactosaurus. That's the bomb.
And guess what? I think
Look at this cute, cuddly little guy just napping. Oh wait, he's hunting. Like a cat. Look at him laying there. You're gonna get those poor little babies. Let me tell you about my best friend. Alright guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you comment a dinosaur down below. Thanks. Look at that skinny little cat tail. Goes all the way around.
This was 98.6. And 190.
Míralo en la roca.
So animals are made.
Unfortunately, I got to this museum a little bit before close, so I can't see everything. I saw the dinosaurs, I saw the elephant, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and head home. Well, to the hotel and then home. So if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe for more.